So, my name is Tanvisha and my presentation topic is amplitude modulation and spectrum analysis by using FFT filter. So, here are the indexes. Introduction, information of FFT signal, literature survey, block diagram, explanation of block diagram, MATLAB code, output, and then the references. So the introduction of my project is the AM means amplitude modulation is also called as a AM communication system. Modulation technique is used in the electronic communication, most commonly for the transmitting message with a radio wave. In amplitude modulation, the amplitude means signal strain of the carrier wave is varied in the proportion to that of the message signal, such as an audio signal. The size of the antenna it depend inversely on the highest frequency present in the message, and the voice and the music have relatively low frequencies. The original form of AM is sometimes called as a double sideband amplitude modulation. It's called as a DSBM because the standard method produce sidebands on the either side of the carrier frequency. Signal sideband modulation used bandpass filter to eliminate one of the sidebands and the possibly the carrier signal, which improves the ratio of message power to total transmission power. So the information of the FFT signal. So FFT signal means a fast Fourier transform signal. So FFT and the power spectrum are useful for the measuring the frequency content of the stationary or the transient signal. FFT produce the average frequency content of the signal over the entire time that the signal was acquired. The fast Fourier transform is important measurement method in the science of the audio, and it's convert signal into individual spectral components and thereby provides frequency information about the signal. So here are the literature survey. So I am taking so many papers, but in presentation I am taking these three papers. So here are the block diagram. Here see the lower tone and the upper tone and the carrier frequency amplitude. Explanation of block diagram. So the amplitude modulation uses signal, typically a sine wave in the audio frequency range from the 10 Hz to 20 kHz, to control the amplitude of the higher frequency signal called as a carrier. So I'm taking as a 10 hertz frequency range. So sinusoidal means commonly referred to as a sine wave modulation is the most commonly used to modulation waveform type amplitude. So here we can see that it is the easy to measure to difference between the sidebands amplitude and the carrier amplitude or a x. We can calculate the modulation index very easily. So this is the waveform, carrier wave and amplitude modulated wave. So this is the MATLAB code. So first we are generating message signal of 10 Hz frequency. I am taking 10 Hz frequency, and sampling frequency I am taking 1000 Hz. Modulation index I am taking 0.5. So these are the sampling time, then input signal we are taking, then verifying the message signal frequency from the signal window, then the modulation and spectrum of the modulator signal, and then verifying the frequency components present in the modulated wave. So these are the output of my MATLAB code. These are the outputs. So here are the references we are used in that. So thank you.